John, a few months ago, I had asked you about, your acquisition strategy, and we talked about a lot of different, things that go into decisions to make an acquisition, and among the things you mentioned, you talked about, the value of a good geographic complement, and you talked about how important it is if a company can kind of enhance or bolster your overall offerings, and you obviously talked about how important it is to be a good cultural fit. What was specifically appealing about interactive solutions?
So Tom, really it was all of the above. You mentioned it in your first question to Jay. The cultural fit was there. Having worked at AVI for many years, and then AVI-SPL, that we were founder-led companies for many years. So I saw, a lot of what I used to see at AVI in terms of the founder-based company. So the cultural fit was really good. The customer base was really nice and complementary to our customer base, not only on the enterprise side, but some of the things that we're seeing in higher education as well. So we really like the customer base. And then, of course, the geography. Our nearest office to this region is Atlanta. And, a funny and geographic presence continues to be very important to us. Speed to get to the customer, whether that be for projects or for services, continues to be very important to us. And it was funny because Dale and I and our COO, John Murphy, were driving to our hotel yesterday, and in the parking lot was an AVI-SPL van. And they were here doing some work in Memphis. And we figured out they drove all the way from Dayton to get here to serve the customer, serve one of our existing customers. So I was like, wow, case in point right there. That's why geographic presence is important.